Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to the channel. I'm Nina. I am so glad that you are here. And if this is your first time, I'm so thankful that you found me here. This channel is designed for those who are ages 50 and beyond. Of course, everyone's welcome. But because in this age bracket, we who are of a certain age, maybe there have been some things that you've been putting off for some time. Well, I'm here to inspire you, to motivate you, and to encourage you to do those things that maybe you've put off because of family responsibilities, maybe career responsibilities, business and work, whatever the reason, maybe there's some things you've put off, and I'm here to remind you that it's not too late, and whatever it is, maybe I can inspire you to start doing those things again or to start doing them for the first time. So that's why on this channel you'll see a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Maybe you need some inspiration to exercise. Maybe you need inspiration to start growing your own herbs, making your own home remedies. Maybe you need some inspiration to start that kombucha batch. You've been spending money on kombucha and you're ready to start making your own. Maybe you need inspiration for your plants, indoor gardening, whatever. I'm here with a little bit of this and a little bit of that to once again inspire you to just live your highest life, because I've found that the better we take care of ourselves, the better we can be for others, those who are around us, our loved ones. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do that now. Subscribe, click on the notifications button, and that way every time I upload a new video, YouTube will notify you. Also, share it and send me a comment. Well, without further ado, here's that video. And from the title, you know what it's all about, so you enjoy.
So in this video, I'm going to share a little bit with you about kombucha. If you're already drinking kombucha and you're purchasing it, maybe this video will inspire you to make your own kombucha. So on today, as I am recording this, I have just bottled some homemade kombucha, and I thought it would be good to share it with you. I didn't record the process, but I have some pictures here that you can refer to. And it started with me needing a SCOBY. A SCOBY is the symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast that is necessary for us to ferment this tea that we call kombucha. So kombucha has been around a couple thousand years or so, and there is some scientific evidence that kombucha does have some health benefits. Of course, you have to be very careful when preparing it at home, but it is an excellent probiotic. It's an antioxidant. It contains many B vitamins. It's good for digestion, and it's good for the immune system. There are many other health benefits, but those are just a few. So the process, it takes some time just because there's that time that's required for the fermentation. But all in all, it's a pretty straightforward process. Of course, anything that you're doing for the first time, it's going to take more of your energy and more of your focus and more of your intention. But as you become very used to the process, then I believe you'll get more comfortable with it. So it depends. There are many factors that are going to determine how long the process is. It depends sometimes on the time of year. We know that when we're in warmer weather, the process is a lot quicker than when the temperatures are colder. So, of course, depending on when you're watching this video, I'm recording it, and it's I'm moving into the winter where I live. So I, again, decided that I would feel more comfortable growing my own SCOBY. You can purchase SCOBYs, but I wanted to grow my own SCOBY. In fact, I'll have links in the description box, so please read the description box. Every time you view one of my videos, please read the description box. I have links, and those links help you if there's anything that you're looking for, anything that I mention that you want to get for yourself personally. Just use my links, and that'll make it a little easier for you. So again, I wanted to grow my own SCOBY, so I needed to do that. I am including a picture of the beginning of that process. And that process for me to grow the SCOBY, I took about 7 to 10 days maybe a little longer, maybe about, let's see, maybe it can take up to about 2 or so weeks. So again, you just check on it. It's going to depend on how strong you prefer your kombucha, how sweet. There are factors. And again, as you research this more and you get comfortable with the process, you'll determine what works best for you. So after the SCOBY had grown, then it was time to use the SCOBY to begin to brew, to ferment my batch. And so I went through that process. And if you prefer more details, let me know in the comments, and I'll give even more details as it relates to this process. And so so I used that SCOBY that I had grown, and I went ahead and started my fermentation brew for the kombucha. That took about 2 weeks, I'd say 14 to 16 days for me. Again, it can take a little less time for you depending on where you are and the temperature of your home, but I'd say about 2 weeks or so for me. And then after it had completed that fermentation process, it was time for me to bottle it. So I wanted it to be flavored. You don't have to flavor your kombucha, but I wanted mine flavored. I added maple syrup to one, and then the others, I just flavored those with watermelon, pure watermelon juice. That's what I did for this particular batch. So in the future, I may decide to use other types of fruits to flavor my kombucha. And again, you can always drink it just plain as it is. So as I have bottled it today, as I mentioned, now it's just going to sit out for about 3 days, 2 to 3 days. It'll just sit out. And then after it sits out, I'll then refrigerate it. And then after I refrigerate it for a couple of days, then it will be ready for me and my husband to enjoy. So if you have any questions, please leave those questions in the comments section. And especially if you decide to do this, I would just look forward to hearing if you're going to start this process for yourself. It will save you money. If you're like me and my husband, we drink kombucha on a very regular basis. And I was starting to see how much is adding up. And we've been drinking kombucha for years. And he drinks more kombucha than I do. So I finally thought, it's time to really begin to have this kombucha made at home on a regular basis. And so if you're like me and that's something you want to do, then I hope I've inspired you in this video. Look forward to hearing from you. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and share it. And I look forward to the next time that I come back to you to inspire you and motivate you to live your highest life. All right, God bless.